It's very clear now from work, some of which was done at Stanford, but elsewhere as well, that the nasal microbiome is particularly good at scrubbing bacteria, at preventing certain types of infections. So this is a reminder that whenever possible, unless eating or speaking, you want to be nasal breathing, not breathing through your mouth. Your nose is a much better filter for viruses and bacteria than is your mouth. The mouth contains certain structural features, even organs and cell types that can protect against incoming infection, but you don't want to be a mouth breather for a variety of reasons. And there's a terrific book called Jaws, A Hidden Epidemic, which was written by my colleagues Sandra Kahn and Paul Ehrlich at Stanford and Stanford Medicine, with a foreword by Jared Diamond and Robert Sapolsky. So it's really a lot of heavy hitters on that book that talks about the increase in infection that one gets when breathing through the mouth as opposed to the nose. Now, of course, during hard exercise, one breathes through the mouth. That's not necessarily bad. When one is eating or speaking, that's not necessarily bad at all. I guess it depends on what you're saying. That was a joke. But in general, when possible, you want to be breathing through your nose. Many people have trouble breathing through their nose because of so-called deviated septums or chronically collapsed sinuses. The best way to dilate those sinuses is actually to breathe through your nose. So it can take a little bit of time, but there is some plasticity to the sinuses. And so be a nose breather, not a mouth breather. You will combat more of the infections that you are constantly confronted with. I should mention that we are always bombarded with different types of bacteria, viruses, and parasites in our environment. And the goal, of course, is to reinforce your immune system so you can keep these things at bay and not get sick.